Welcome to Ranger Gym, where tonight the Smithson Valley Rangers look for a season series sweep of the rival Canyon Cougars. On the Rangers Network, I'm Brain Freeman. Glad to have you with us on this Tuesday night from Smithson Valley High School. Tonight, it's a matchup between a pair of Comal ISD programs, both with identical 7-4 district records. One of those 7 wins for the Rangers, of course, came over the Cougars in 5 sets last month at Canyon. Still to come in our pre-match coverage, a look at the 27-6A standings, and after the break, we'll visit with former Smithson Valley head coach Liana Gummer, now serving as the athletic director of the CISD. This is Smithson Valley Volleyball on the Rangers Network.
I'm Jaime Buenteo, produce buyer for HEB. We work hard to find the freshest, best produce available. That's why we work with Texas growers to buy local as much as possible, over 100 million pounds annually. In fact, we sell more produce than any other store in Texas. Grapefruit, corn, blueberries, and tons more. All grown right here in our beautiful backyard and on their way to your store within 24 hours. This is the local Texas produce department at HEB. No store does more than my HEB.
Flimsy microwave bacon tastes, but Wendy's oven-baked bacon tastes. Add it to fresh, never-frozen beef, and you've got a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. A JBC with 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink is what makes Wendy's 4 for $4 so deliciously different.
In college football, you don't have the luxury of looking ahead. Every Saturday's a different way of destroying your season. They'll make the ground shake. They'll make your eyes burn. They'll show you hate and disrespect unlike anything you've ever seen. Don't think about January when there's a Wolverine coming for your face in September. The biggest game, the only game, is the one you're playing.
And welcome back to our live coverage here of Smithson Valley and Canyon, a 27-6A matchup as we go towards the end of the regular season. Brain Freeman now joined by former Smithson Valley head volleyball coach, now the athletic director of the Comal ISD, Liana Gummer. And Coach, we can still call you that, by the way,
Please
right?
Do. Thank
yes.
you.
Well, thank you for being here. And what an exciting night, by the way, not just for these two programs and for volleyball, but for the CISD.
Absolutely. These are two of our strongest programs. They've been strong for many years in volleyball. I'm proud to have been a part of that. I'm a product of Canyon High School, where I played volleyball there. Coach Sanders and Coach Patton are two of the best in the business, so I'm looking forward to a great match tonight.
Obviously, you oversee all the sports within the Comal Independent School District, but having played and coached volleyball for so long, it was such a large part of your life for so many years. I have to imagine this time of year, regular season winding down, playoffs right on the horizon, that has to be an exciting time of year.
Oh, it's always been my favorite time of year, the fall, with football and volleyball going on. And, you know, this time of year is what you work year-round for, postseason. So it is certainly very exciting, and the kids have put a lot of work into it, as well as coaches. So we're looking forward to a great postseason. For
someone who's been in this area for so long, just how rich is the volleyball here, from kids who start playing at the age of 6, 7 years old all the way to the high school level?
You know, the talent level is very high in our area, from San Antonio, the New Braunfels area, and out in the Hill Country. I mean, just last week I went to a middle school match between two of our sister schools, and the level of play was outstanding and so encouraging about what they're going to look like when they're in high school. And, you know, you got down the road, you got Reagan, who's nationally ranked #1 in the country. And that just trickles down. Everybody is trying to beat each other. You got to work harder to get better, and so that pays off. And the kids are talented. The coaches are amazing. They're getting great technique taught all the way down.
You had 13 successful seasons here at Smithson Valley. I'm sure the decision to step away was not an easy one, but now serving as athletic director, it's been about a year now. How rewarding has that experience been?
It was very difficult to step away. I never really thought I would do anything but coach, and when the opportunity presented itself, I was humbled and flattered, but it's been very rewarding for the reason why I did step away, and that's my favorite athlete, and that's my son, who's a sophomore football and track athlete here at Smithson Valley. So I've been able to attend his events while still catching all the great coaches and athletes that come out.
It's funny how time flies. Winter sports are almost about ready to begin. Fall sports are kind of winding down. Looking at the fall so far between volleyball, football, tennis, cross country, how successful has the year been to this point for the CISD?
Yeah, the winter is around the corner. Basketball starts tomorrow for the girls, and and next week for the boys. Very proud of the work and dedication our coaches and athletes have shown. You know, football season's going very strong all the way through our middle schools. We're dominating a lot of areas. Just last week, our cross-country teams in 27-6A, Canyon and Smithson Valley, dominated the entire meet. We were first or second in every single event. And I was incredibly proud of that effort. And fall tennis playoffs are going on. Swimming just kicked up. We've had some great meets, preliminary meets. Couldn't be more proud of the effort of our coaches.
Well, Coach, keep up the great work, and thanks again for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
That again, former Rangers head volleyball coach Liana Gummer, our guest, and a former Canyon Cougar player as well. Definitely thinking a lot about this match tonight between the Rangers and the Cougarettes. We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll take a look at the 27-6A standings. This is Smithson Valley Volleyball on the Rangers Network.
Whether you're out at the beach or chilling poolside, the summer heat is here and Music Choice is turning it up. Chill out with the latest music from your favorite kids artists and more. Your music lives here on Music Choice.
Hey guys, it's Sophia Carson here. Check out all of my music videos available on Music Choice On Demand. Available on GVTC. Just go to Free On Demand and select Music Choice.
Horrifying, gruesome, and edible.
Another epic season of Halloween Wars.
Master food artists scare up their most spine-tingling creations.
If I want to put this on my mantle.
As long as they don't get spooked first.
Oh my God.
All new Halloween Wars, Sunday night at 9 on Food Network.
Watch Food Network, GVTC Digital Cable Channel 563. GVTC, just plain smart.
When is shoe shopping more than just shoe shopping? When it's shoe shopping for a cure. Shop QVC presents Fanny Shoes on Sale. You'll find beautiful shoes by top designers, all at 50% off. And every purchase benefits breast cancer research and education. Great shoes for a great cause. What's not to love? Tune in Thursday, October 12th at 6 p.m. Eastern. Shop all October long at QVC.com.
Tom Brady, that's a mic drop.
This is football, and this is how it is. Let's just get right to it.
Start your game day with Game Day Morning, football's first pregame show every Sunday.
Watch NFL Network, GVTC Digital Cable Channel 579. GVTC, just plain smart.
And welcome back to Ranger Gym, getting ready for this 27-6A matchup between Smithson Valley and Canyon. A look at the season at this point for both teams. For the Cougarettes, they come in 25-14. Started the season 12-4, but since then playing about 500 volleyball, only 11-10. This is a relatively young Canyon team. 3 underclassmen serve as major contributors for the team, to include their top setter, Aaron Jones, a freshman for the Cougarettes, who come in with a district record of 7-4, tied with the Rangers for third in the 27-6A district. Speaking of young, Smithson Valley pretty young as well. The Rangers have 5 sophomores on the roster, only 4 seniors. Their overall record is 22-14, coming off the heels of a 4-set defeat at Clemens this past Friday. The youth showed early for this team. Smithson Valley began the year 1-4, but since then playing pretty well under first-year head coach Courtney Patton. 21-10 record since that 5-match start. This for a team coming off a 34-win campaign from a year ago. The Rangers got off to a really hot start in 27-6A play, 5-1, but have stumbled a bit, losing 3 out of their last 5 matches. Both teams, though, are postseason bound with records of 7-4 in the district. And on that note, let's take a look now at the 27-6A standings. New Braunfels and Clemens right now both at the top. Both teams are 10-1 in 27-6A play. And again, these two teams 7-4. And those are your 4 postseason teams. And the playoffs not far away, about 2 weeks away from tonight. Meanwhile, looking at the overall series between these two, Smithson Valley defeated Canyon in 5 sets in a hotly contested match at the Cougar Den about a month ago, back on September the 22nd. Coach Patton told us before the match this evening that her team could never take a breath, and really the Cougarettes couldn't either. And both coaches expecting the same kind of intense match here tonight. This has been an evenly matched series over the years. In fact, over the past 16 matches, 8 wins for Smithson Valley, 8 for the Cougarettes. Coming up at 7 o'clock, first serve here from Ranger Trim. We have more live coverage coming up. This is Smithson Valley Volleyball on the Rangers Network.
In college football, you don't have the luxury of looking ahead. Every Saturday's a different way of destroying your season. They'll make the ground shake. They'll make your eyes burn. They'll show you hate and disrespect unlike anything you've ever seen. Don't think about January when there's a Wolverine coming for your face in September. The biggest game, the only game, is the one you're playing.
So this is it, huh?
Yep, this is where it all starts and finishes.
Joe Pavelic, Jeff Shin, Alan Hill, Pat Bailey, Matt Hilson, Clint Haney, Cody Fuller, Eric Anders, Garrett Smith, Andrew Sandejo, Josh Adkins could have dressed in the soccer.
We got work to do, kid.
We're gonna go inside, we're gonna go outside, we're gonna get him on the run, we're gonna keep him on the run, then we're gonna go, 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 go. We won't stop until we're across that goal line. This is a team they say is good. Well, I think we're better than them. So what do you say, man?
Let me give it a try. Making videos is not easy. It's confusing and it's hard work. Well, I'm here to tell you, when your back's against the wall, call Wick Productions. It's who we use for game night scoreboard production and the Rangers Network.
Amazing, Coach. Another perfectly executed shameless plug.
Horrifying, gruesome, and edible.
Another epic season of Halloween Wars.
Master food artists scare up their most spine-tingling creations.
If I want to put this on my mantle.
As long as they don't get spooked first.
Oh my God.
All new Halloween Wars, Sunday night at 9 on Food Network.
Watch Food Network, GVTC Digital Cable Channel 563. GVTC, just plain smart.
When is shoe shopping more than just shoe shopping? When it's shoe shopping for a cure. Shop QVC presents Fanny Shoes on Sale. You'll find beautiful shoes by top designers, all at 50% off. And every purchase benefits breast cancer research and education. Great shoes for a great cause. What's not to love? Tune in Thursday, October 12th at 6 p.m. Eastern. Shop all October long at QVC.com.
Tom Brady, that's a mic drop.
This is football, and this is how it is. Let's just get right to it.
Start your game day with Game Day Morning, football's first pregame show every Sunday.
Watch NFL Network, GVTC Digital Cable Channel 579. GVTC, just plain smart.
I'm Jaime Buentello, produce buyer for H-E-B. We work hard to find the freshest, best produce available. That's why we work with Texas growers to buy local as much as possible, over 100 million pounds annually. In fact, we sell more produce than any other store in Texas. Grapefruit, corn, blueberries, and tons more, all grown right here in our beautiful backyard and on their way to your store within 24 hours. This is the local Texas produce department at H-E-B. No store does more than my H-E-B.
Flimsy microwave bacon tastes, but Wendy's oven-baked bacon tastes. Add it to fresh, never frozen beef, and you've got a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. A JBC with 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink is what makes Wendy's 4 for $4 so deliciously different.
Here we go, tie ball game with just 2 seconds left on the clock, and the Rangers are looking to score. Here's a snap. Bayless, who was wide open down the near sideline. And he makes a catch at the 10, the 5, touchdown. My goodness, what a play, and the Rangers win.
In college football, you don't have the luxury of looking ahead. Every Saturday's a different way of destroying your season. They'll make the ground shake. They'll make your eyes burn. They'll show you hate and disrespect unlike anything you've ever seen. Don't think about January when there's a Wolverine coming for your face in September. The biggest game, the only game, is the one you're playing.
And welcome back to Ranger Gym as Smithson Valley gets ready to take on the Canyon Cougars, looking for a season series sweep. Highlighting some of the stars for this Ranger volleyball team, how about junior Tara McLeod? Coach Patton calling her one of the top blockers and hitters in the district. Well, so far the team second in kills, just shy of 200. The team leader in blocks as well. Very formidable player at the net. And against Canyon in the previous matchup last month, had a team high 12 kills, had 9 in Friday's match at Clemens a few days ago. Also would highlight Maddie Mackay, one of the 4 seniors on this team, the team leader in kills and second in blocks, a commit to UTSA. And one of the players on the rise right now is Tanise Morig, the younger sister of Trevon Merrick-Wooder, the Smithson Valley football standout. 5th in the team in kills this year for the second-year varsity player, and 3rd in blocks. Meanwhile, highlighting some of the Canyon Cougarette players, you take a look at Kiala Clark moments ago for Smithson Valley. Their star player, Brooke Canis, a senior who is committed to play at Texas Tech. In Friday's win versus Steele, the Cougarettes' last game, Canis had a team-high 15 kills and leads the Cougarettes in that category this year. Well, look, by the way, there at McLeod, wearing number 7 tonight for Smithson Valley. And right there, number 11, Taylor Horkasitas. Hasn't played a whole lot this season, but an improving player over the course of the 2017 year. Also highlighting some of Canyon's standouts, how about the lone freshman on the roster for either team, Aaron Jones, a setter. This time a year ago playing 8th grade volleyball. Well, now she leads the Cougarettes in assists with 678. And there a look, by the way, Smithson Valley's top assist player, Lauren Cadillas, had 27 assists in the win over the Cougarettes last month. She is a commit to play at Eckerd College out in Florida. So more on Aaron Jones, again, the freshman. Not only has she been Canyon's top assist player, but also second to the team at aces and 5th in digs. And we'll keep an eye out on her throughout the night. Canyon coming in with a record of 25-14 under their 19th year head coach, Heather Sanders, 567 wins in her career. And meanwhile, for Smithson Valley, their head coach in her first season, Courtney Patton, of course, came away from Alamo Heights, where she was there for 11 seasons, over 300 wins as head coach of the Mules. You go back to the previous matchup again last month, back on September 22nd. Smithson Valley and Canyon traded set victories the entire way, but good thing the Rangers kept winning the odd sets, the first, third, and more importantly the 5th, by a final of 15-8. A look at the Cougarettes as they take the court for the first time, and now Smithson Valley as well. You see a front line of Lauren Domel wearing number 3. Also up front is McLeod, and standing tall is Tanise Morg, the sophomore, standing at 6 feet. Up front for the Cougarettes, Brooke Vestal, a senior who is committed to play softball at Oklahoma, a verbal commit to the Sooners back in the 8th grade. She's joined up front by Canis and Hannah Berry. The Cougarettes have first serve. Here is the junior setter, first-year varsity player, Meg Howard. And this match is underway. This Canis with an early point for Canyon. Or check that, Brooke Vestal on the play. A player with killer instincts. Per our conversation with Coach Sanders earlier in the day. Smithson Valley down 1-0 early, and the match now tied on the kill by Domel. Third of the team in kills coming into the match tonight. And now 5 shy of 200, and now with service. Third hit here for Canyon is over. There is the Ranger Libero Sandoval digging that out. Good dig by Canyon. Great play made by Lauren Watanabe. Moore can't get the kill there. Sandoval with the dig. Good volley here between these two CISD teams. This one going on for a while. Point Canyon. Hannah Berry hitting it off of 2 Ranger hands, pairs of hands. And a quick sub here for Smithson Valley as Domel sits down and into the match for the first time, Riley Vogt. Service coming from Berry. The point moments ago. Moore denied. Good dig there by Canyon's Kylie Treflick. What a setup there. Lauren Cadillas doing what she does best. Team leader in assists, setting up her teammate there for an easy kill. And we are tied 2-2. Now Sandoval. One of the 4 Smithson Valley seniors this time next year will be a St. Mary's Rattler playing Division II volleyball in San Antonio as Canyon has the answer. And back and forth we go, just as it was a month ago. And service now for Watanabe, who moved from outside hitter to libero just a few weeks ago. And the move, according to Coach Sanders, has paid off. Boy, what a shot there on the far side of the net by Lauren Coiner. 4th on the team in kills coming into the match here tonight. And you can see why. Smithson Valley has yet to lead, but Canyon has not led by more than 1. Third hit for the Cougarettes is just inside the back line. That's a point for Treflick. And when she is on, Canyon is tough to beat. 4-3 Cougarettes early. And now we'll look at the freshman Aaron Jones. Sandoval digs that out, but set it up nicely at the net the other way. Treflick another kill. She had 8. And the win for the Cougarettes on Friday against Steele. And Canyon now, some breathing room, up 5-3. Now that's a point for Smithson Valley, courtesy of Cadillas. And the sub for Smithson Valley, Domel is back in, and Boyd sits down. Domel had a nice match against Canyon last month, 10 kills and 4 digs. A player who brings a lot of energy to the Smithson Valley team. Nice back set by Jones, a point for Canyon. Set up Angel Jones, another young player. So that was the connection from Jones, the freshman, to Angel Jones, the sophomore. Was really upped her game this season. Sandoval puts it over. Domel sends that one behind the back line. Point for the Cougarettes, now on top, 7-4. The Rangers trying to avoid a 2-match losing skid. The Cougarettes playing for their 2nd win in a row. And now on top, 8-4. Both teams out of the district championship picture. That's going to come down to New Braunfels and Clemens. That could be tricky, but Jones digs it out for Canyon. Sandoval setting it up for Cadillus. Point Smithson Valley. And that ends a Cougarette run. Sandoval comes out now for the Rangers. Back into the match is Tara McLeod. One of Smithson Valley's best players this year. Had a team-high 12 kills to win over Canyon in the earlier match. Cadillus for Pruski, but dug out by Canyon. Nice block by Cadillus at the net. There again, but that time unable to save it. Canyon with the point there. Cadillus teaming up with Matty Mackay up front. And now Mackay sits down. And back into Sandoval. Service now from Angel Jones. Nice dig there by Coiner. And that will be a point for Canyon. On top, 10-5 here in this first set. Cougarettes, by the way, to extend their streak of consecutive seasons with 30 wins, they've got to make a bit of a run here. 6 consecutive 30-win seasons for Canyon, as they are awarded another point there. Sitting on 25 wins right now, with only 2 more matches left for the regular season after tonight. Cadillus is going to get the point there. And now has service. And Denise Morg back at the front line now for Smithson Valley. Here is service from Cadillus. The only player on the Ranger team in triple digits on the season that assists, digs, and kills. Nice block at the net. Double team up front. Morg and Tara McLeod. Between the two of them, nearly 85 blocks this year. Canyon up by 4. That's a point for Canyon. And a quick couple of subs here as Aaron Jones and Haley Havercost will go to the Cougarette bench. Now serving is Howard, the junior. Coming off a double-double against Steele on Friday, 24 assists and 10 digs. Good dig there by Watanabe. Likewise for Cadillus for Smithson Valley. Third hit is over from Coiner. What a setup there. Howard setting up nicely for Canyon. The Cougarettes have the kill and now a 6-point lead. And speaking of good setups, that time it was Cadillus setting up McLeod up front. Smithson Valley back with service, trailing by 5. And now it is Domel. Oh, and that time, missed time by Brooke Vestal on the setup by Howard. Very good play up front all year long for Vestal. Third of the team in blocks, trying to get a kill there, but could not. Ranger deficit again at 4. My goodness, what a swing of the right hand by Brooke Canis. But it sails wide. Canis, a future Texas Tech Red Raider, gives Smithson Valley a point. And backing on service here is Domel. And that is a point for Canyon. Domel comes out and back in is Riley Vogt. Cougarettes back on service, leading 14-10. And Canis that time denied. Point for Smithson Valley. Rangers back the ball in service. and within striking distance. Now Sandoval. Well, she had a monster match against Clemens on Friday, team high 25 digs. Rangers hung around with the district leading Buffaloes, but could not quite close the door. A lot of mistakes down the stretch, according to Coach Patton. They're crawling back into this match right now. One's down 5, and the deficit is down to 2. Sandoval again to serve. Veteran Ranger player. Nice dig there by Vogt. More denied, but the Rangers keep it alive. Good volley once again. Sandoval, Cadillas, and a block up front by the Cougarettes. That's Vestal. Good play there by the Rangers, but Canyon better defensively. And now Lauren Watanabe. From one libero to the other. That was a gorgeous pass. Set up by Mackay to Coiner. Rangers back within 2. Morg sits down, and back in is Pruski. One of the 4 seniors on the team. Second on the year in assists, 5th in digs for Smithson Valley. And that's a point back for the Cougarettes. In front, 16-13. Both teams 2-2 so far in the month of October. And for Smithson Valley, a 500 month after playing really well in September, 7-2 last month. And again, started district play very well, 5-1, but just 2-3 since then. They're closing the gap right now, down 16-14. As Domel checks back in, and she will report to the front line. And now serving is Coiner. Trying to bring the Rangers within 1. Sandoval to Pruski. Pushed back over by the Cougarettes. Sandoval saves it. This one has to go over and does. Watanabe the dig. Jones is set up. Kept alive by the Rangers, but a point awarded first to Smithson Valley. It is now a 1-point opening set, and the Rangers now a chance to tie. Still no aces in the match tonight. Smithson Valley got fortunate there. Jones to Jones, dug out though by Pruski. Coiner put the hammer down. And the Cougarettes could not handle it. And we are tied at 16. Timeout Canyon. What a shot there by Smithson Valley. A look right now at Coach Patton, again in her first season at Smithson Valley. Took over for Liana Gummer, who we visited with earlier before the match began. Coach Gummer was at Smithson Valley for 13 seasons. And again, Coach Patton coming from Alamo Heights, where she won over 300 matches in 11 years. And like Coach Gummer, also a former volleyball player, Coach Patton played at Churchill out of San Antonio. She did mention to us earlier in the day today that there was an adjustment period for this team upon her arrival back in March, but felt that the team hit its groove once district play began. Seeing a lot of her young players rising to the challenge of varsity volleyball right around the start of 27 6A play. Smithson Valley looking for its first lead tonight. Nice dig there by Pruski. The freshman Jones setting it up for Canis. Check that Kylie Treflick on the kill for Canyon Cougarettes. Seesawing back in front, 17-16. Coiner, Pruski, and back to Coiner. Sandoval kept it alive. Here's Jones again. Saved by Pruski. Dangerous ball there, but it goes out of bounds. Point Rangers, and we are tied again. You get the feeling if these two teams played 20 matches against one another, they'd each win 10, all by 26, 24 scores. As Canyon takes the lead right back. Into the match for the first time, and now in service for the Cougarettes is Amber Pavelic, a team captain and an emotional spark on this Cougarette team. Jones has been busy trying to set up Canis there. And that goes off the hand of the freshman. And a point for the Rangers. And backing up front, providing a lot of size and athleticism at the net, is Tenise Morg. As the Cougarettes get their libero back into the match as well, Lauren Watanabe. Tied once again at 18. Nice dig by Coiner. Jones. Whistle, point, Smithson Valley, as Barry was over the midline, and the Rangers have their first lead tonight, 19-18. And here is Cadillas. Sandoval digs out a rocket there from Canis. Morg sends it over. Canis a little more touch that time, but the Rangers again dig it out. Jones back to Canis. Sandoval again denies her. Morg. Point, Smithson Valley. A player who's gotten more and more confident in her abilities as the 2017 season has moved along, and has played very strong in the second half of district play. Well, that time, no defending that. Haley Habakost brings the Cougarettes within one. And then takes a seat. Meg Howard back in for the Cougarettes. Well, the Rangers there got away with some miscommunication for a moment, but Domel pushed that one out of bounds anyway. And tied again at 20. Cadillas to McLeod gives the Rangers back the lead, 21-20. The winner moves into sole possession of third place in the 27 6A district. Could be very important for playoff seeding. And that time, Domel airmailed that serve, and we are tied once again at 21 now. And now Sammy Relmore checks in for the Cougarettes, one of their seniors. Hasn't played a lot this year. And now lined up with the net. Sandoval, Cadillas, Coiner. Cadillas again, but again denied. Trying to set up McLeod there, but right at that front line was Vestal. Tough to get a lot by her. Cougarettes back on top with service. Cadillas to McLeod. That time results in a Ranger point, and we're tied once again. And now up front, Maddie Mackay. My goodness, the cannon on Brooke Canis is something to see. And after giving Canyon the lead, she sits down as now Coach Patton calls for time. A look at the Ranger bench right now. Rangers trailing 23-22 here in the opening set. Whoever wins his first set, though, whoever loses, I should say, shouldn't get down too much because, again, this was a back-and-forth affair the last time these two teams met. A 5-set Smithson Valley win last month. Both teams, 2 matches left after tonight. The Cougarettes will host East Central on Friday and close out the regular season 7 days from tonight at Judson. And meanwhile, the Rangers will be at home again Friday and will close out the regular season at New Braunfels next Tuesday. Canyon 2 points away from taking a 1-0 lead. And here is Watanabe. Cadillas for Mackay, dug out by the Cougarettes. Corner keeps it alive, but this is a point, and it goes to Smithson Valley. Tied again at 23. Pruski on service, and that ball will, well, the Rangers arguing it stayed in. Coach Patton speaking with the officials, call stands. And now it's set point for the Cougarettes. And the freshman Jones on service. Big dig by Sandoval. Mackay ties the match. Maddie Mackay with 2 Cougaret defenders right there in her grill. Gets the kill. And now these 2 teams looking for a point advantage here. You have to win by 2. Corner serve is over. Jones fooled the Rangers there. But now they're going to say that Jones was over the midline. Rangers now set up with set point, timeout Canyon. 25-24, Smithson Valley. Looking for an important 1-0 set lead. And Coach Patton again talking to her team. The program coming off a 34-win campaign from a year ago. Sitting on 22 wins right now, 22-14. But again, after a slow start, very good. Over the past 31 matches, 21-10. Here at the home gym, though, against some really good competition, Smithson Valley 11-9. Set point for the Rangers. And Coiner serving. Watanabe digs it out. Here's Sandoval. This one has to go over. It does, but it is a point for the Cougarettes, and we are tied again. And now serving, making her first appearance tonight, is Maddie Thurer, a recent call-up to the varsity team. Nice dig by Coiner. Cadillas gives the Rangers a lead right back. Smithson Valley again on service with set point. Mackay, dug out by Watanabe. Rangers not fooled, that time by Jones. Cadillas again, but again we are tied. It might take 30 plus to win this one in the opening set. Now Angel Jones. Great season for Canyon on the doorstep of 300 kills and 100 blocks. Nice dig there by Thuer. But the Rangers win the volley. Have service again with a chance to win the set. Cadillas has played very well to start the match tonight. Canis dug out by Sandoval. Watanabe sets it up behind her to Barry, but the Rangers send it back. Nice dig by Cadillas. Sandoval to Coiner. Thuer digs it out for the Cougarettes, and we are tied again. 27-27. What a start to this match tonight. And now in serving, looking for the advantage is Meg Howard. Morg tipped at the net. That's Canyon's third hit off of Canis's right hand. And now the Cougarettes have set point. Timeout, Smithson Valley. And neither team has a timeout left here in this opening set. As Coach Patton visits with her volleyball team, we'll look at the Cougarettes, what they've done recently. 2-2 so far here in the month of October. They finished 5-4 last month. And they snapped a two-match skid the other night with a 4-set win over Steele on Friday. And like the Rangers, the Cougarettes are playoff bound. A year ago, the Rangers won their opening playoff match, beating Clark. Losing the following round to Austin Westlake, the Cougarettes lost in the first round last year to San Antonio Brennan. So again, playoff positioning very important right now. Both teams trying to jockey for that here tonight. And here is Howard. Coiner ties the match. Gave the Cougarettes a changeup and then thought the fastball was coming. 28-28. That time Canis denied, but it goes beyond the line, and we are now looking at a 29-28 Canyon lead. Cougarettes on set point again, and it turned out to come true. It will take at least 30 to win the opening set. Serving is Hannah Berry. Cadillas goes opposite way, setting up Coiner there. Sandoval on the dig, but crossing the line to Smithson Valley. They'll call that against McLeod. And the Cougarettes take the opening set, 30-28. The start of the second set coming up. This is Smithson Valley Volleyball on the Rangers Network.
In college football, you don't have the luxury of looking ahead. Every Saturday's a different way of destroying your season. They'll make the ground shake. They'll make your eyes burn. They'll show you hate and disrespect unlike anything you've ever seen. Don't think about January when there's a Wolverine coming for your face in September. The biggest game, the only game, is the one you're playing.
Horrifying, gruesome and edible.
Another epic season of Halloween Wars.
Master food artists scare up their most spine-tingling creations.
If I want to put this on my mantle.
As long as they don't get spooked first.
Oh my God.
All new Halloween Wars, Sunday night at 9 on Food Network.
Watch Food Network, GVTC Digital Cable Channel 563. GVTC, just plain smart.
Whether you're out at the beach or chilling poolside, the summer heat is here and Music Choice is turning it up. Chill out with the latest music from your favorite kids artists and more. Your music lives here on Music Choice.
Hey guys, it's Sophia Carson here. Check out all of my music videos available on Music Choice On Demand. Available on GVTC. Just go to Free On Demand and select Music Choice.
Flimsy microwave bacon tastes, but Wendy's oven-baked bacon tastes. Add it to fresh, never-frozen beef, and you've got a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. A JBC with 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink is what makes Wendy's 4 for $4 so deliciously different.
Have you picked up your Comal ISD Gold Card yet for you or your family? If you're over 60 years old, you qualify to attend CISD home events for free with the CISD Gold Card. UIL sporting events, plays, band or choir concerts, and more. Just stop by the CISD Administration Office in New Braunfels or log on to comalisd.org or call 830-221-2000 to get your senior gold card today. And welcome back to Ranger Gym. A look at Smithson Valley head coach Courtney Patton. Her Rangers down 1-0 here in this 27-6A matchup against fellow Comal ISD program and 27-6A rival, the Canyon Cougars. They won the opening match, a thriller, 30-28. At one point, Canyon had a 5-point lead in the opening set. The Rangers came battling back and had set point several times, but could not quite close the door. Kind of the story for the Rangers in their previous match this past Friday against the district-leading Clemens Buffaloes. And the two teams now switch sides and ready to resume here in the second set. Silver lining here if you're Smithson Valley for the time being, hopefully this doesn't hold up if you're a Ranger fan, is that in the previous match between these two, neither team won 2 sets consecutively. Smithson Valley, though, at some point will have to do that to win this match tonight. Good start for the Rangers. Morgan McLeod up front. That gives Smithson Valley an early 1-0 lead. They didn't lead a lot, or not by much, never led by more than a single point in the first set. Jones to Canis. That is not an easy dig there by Sandoval. Point Rangers on top early, 2-0. Tough play there for Watanabe to get that over after some miscommunication by the Cougars. Off a block attempt by Canis. The Rangers keep it alive. And Barry rejected up front by McLeod. Ranger fans enjoying it as Smithson Valley takes a 3-0 lead. Jones for Canis again. With Sandoval again, great defense. Right there before the ball hit the court. Good setup. Jones keeps it alive, sent back over the other way by Treflet. Goodillis for McLeod. $4-0 Rangers on top. I wonder if and when Coach Sanders will call for a timeout. And another point awarded to Smithson Valley. 5-0 Rangers on top after losing the opening set 30-28. Canis that time gives the Cougarettes a point, their first in set 2. Big volleyball match here on a Tuesday from Ranger Gym. Both football programs, big football games coming up Friday as well. The Rangers hosting Clemens, the Cougars at Steele. And now Canyon piecing together a bit of a run. Once down 5-0, it's now 5-2. Serving is Hannah Berry, who was really impressed Coach Sanders this season. Her service that time, though, does not yield a Cougarette point. Rangers back on top by 4, leading 6-2, and now Domel. Watanabe the dig. And Canis that time mistimed her jump. Howard a good setup. The two talking about it near the net. And the Rangers now playing for their largest lead tonight. Not a good defensive play that time by Treflick. And there is that timeout we thought might be coming from Coach Sanders. 8-2, Rangers on top here in this second set, trying to even things up after dropping the first set 30-28. And again, Coach Patton talking to her team. Smithson Valley's regular season winding down. Again, two matches left after tonight. And Coach Patton still doesn't believe the Rangers have hit their peak yet. And that's a good sign with the postseason approaching. Like to see the Rangers starting to hit their peak right around playoff time. And you could tell the youth on this team was struggling a bit at season start. Began the year 1-4, and Coach Patton could tell that their new players had a tough time handling the pressure of playing varsity. Bit of a race at 1-4 start, now sitting at 22-14. Well, Canyon again is called for a pre-serve infraction. Rangers on top 8-2. And the veteran 19th year head coach Heather Sanders discussing things with our official. She has been through the trenches of her time at Canyon. Approaching 600 wins in her career. Might have it by this time next year. 9-2 Smithson Valley. Treflick. Watanabe digs that one out. Here is Canis. Nice dig by Coiner. Good volley once again between these two. Seen several tonight. Point Smithson Valley. Cadillus to McLeod. A combination Smithson Valley is seeing quite a bit this year. McLeod second of the team in kills, now over 200 this season. And Cadillus, the team leader in assists by a wide margin. Rangers rolling here in set 2. Great dig by Cadillus at first, but the Cougarettes get the point. And end that Ranger streak. That was 5 unanswered for Smithson Valley until that Canyon point. Cougarettes back on service, trailing by 7. And now Watanabe. He was 4 kills shy of a double-double against the Rangers in the previous match last month. Watanabe nearly hit the lights on that dig. Sandoval keeps it alive for Smithson Valley. Morig. The shot at the net. The block attempt for Vestal and Angel Jones goes a little bit too far. Rangers back on top by 8, 11-3. And Smithson Valley's net play right now, overwhelming the Cougarettes. Their largest lead tonight. Good dig by Barry to start this volley for Canyon. And it leads to Cougarette point. Subs for the Cougarettes, the freshman Jones is back in along with Haley Havacost. Another one of these Division I commits. Havacost will play volleyball next year at Sam Houston State. Good dig by Coiner. A chance for the kill there, but denied by Barry. Cadillas, back to Coiner. Barry, another dig for the Cougarettes. And back and forth we go. Barry again. Watanabe. Just creeps over but stays alive. Good job by Coiner to stay with it. And the Rangers over the line. That was Mackay called for it. Point Canyon. The freshman Jones on the serve. A little bit too hot. And the Rangers are 12 points away from tying this matchup. Point Rangers. Well, you can tell the traffic's been very busy. Looks a bit exhausted there in the back line. Had a tough time getting to that ball in the dig attempts. Rangers tying their largest lead now at 9, 14-5. Good back set there by the Rangers. Jordan Pruski for Cadillas. And it is all Smithson Valley here in the second set. Jones, to Angel Jones. And the Jones connection unsuccessful. Timeout again by the Cougarettes. Smithson Valley rolling on top 16-5 here in the second set. You look at the Ranger huddle, opposite way for Canyon again. The Cougarettes led by their 19th year head coach, Heather Sanders. And one of the big storylines for the Cougarettes this season has been the team working in 2 new setters. Meg Howard, a first-year varsity player on JV a year ago, the junior, and the freshman Aaron Jones, again an 8th grader, this time a year ago. As a result, a new dynamic amongst this year's Canyon team, and also injuries really took a toll on the Cougarettes pre-district. And it's taken a while for the Canyon Cougarettes to adjust. And even at this stage of the season, Coach Sanders saying that she's still tweaking some things with the regular season winding down. And here is Pruski on the serve. But again, the Cougarettes a tough time on the dig attempt, and that was Hannah Barry, who will come out and in for the first time. Kaylin Hernandez. Surprised to see this, her first appearance. Hernandez, one of the Cougarettes' stronger players, team leader in digs, and they could use more of her tonight. After an ultra-competitive first set, the Rangers are running away with this one. on top 18-5. There was Hernandez on the second hit. Good dig there by Vogt. A point for the Rangers. Watanabe the dig. Jones is set up. Rangers dig that out. Cadillas can't get it over. Stops another long Smithson Valley scoring run. And the Cougars need a monumental rally right now. And now Treflick on service. Coiner, my goodness, what a hit. Coiner all 5'8" of her with a thunderous kill. Put the Rangers back on top by 14. Smithson Valley playing very aggressive here in the second set. And with the lead, you can do that. Here is Coiner, the kill moments ago. And the freshman Jones commits the infraction there. A young mistake, and the Rangers on the verge of tying this one up. Coiner jump serve. Watanabe digs it out. Easy dig there for Smithson Valley's Cadillas. And another easy Smithson Valley point. Coiner serve dug out by Watanabe. A lot of talking amongst the Canyon players on their side of the net right now. Sent back over by Domel. Angel Jones has her shot dug out by Smithson Valley. Off the net, point Rangers on top by 17. It will not take 30 to win the second set. For the Rangers, it'll take one more point. Set point now for Lauren Coiner on service. Can't get it. Good read that time by Watanabe to lay off of it. And she now comes out, and now serving is Angel Jones. And Canyon needs 17 unanswered to keep this match competitive. They won't get it. The Rangers take set two, 25-7, and we go into the third set tied one apiece. This is Smithson Valley Volleyball on the Rangers Network.
In college football, you don't have the luxury of looking ahead. Every Saturday's a different way of destroying your season. They'll make the ground shake. They'll make your eyes burn. They'll show you hate and disrespect unlike anything you've ever seen. Don't think about January when there's a Wolverine coming for your face in September. The biggest game, the only game, is the one you're playing.
Whether you're out at the beach or chilling poolside, the summer heat is here and Music Choice is turning it up. Chill out with the latest music from your favorite kids artists and more. Your music lives here on Music Choice.
Hey guys, it's Sophia Carson here. Check out all of my music videos available on Music Choice On Demand. Available on GVTC. Just go to Free On Demand and select Music Choice.
Horrifying, gruesome, and edible.
Another epic season of Halloween Wars.
Master food artists scare up their most spine-tingling creations.
If I want to put this on my mantle.
As long as they don't get spooked first.
Oh my God.
All new Halloween Wars, Sunday night at 9 on Food Network.
Watch Food Network, GVTC Digital Cable Channel 563. GVTC, just plain smart.
Here we go. Tie ball game with just 2 seconds left on the clock, and the Rangers are looking to score. Here's a snap. Bayless, who is wide open down the near sideline. And he makes a catch at the 10, the 5, touchdown. My goodness, what a play, and the Rangers win.
When is shoe shopping more than just shoe shopping? When it's shoe shopping for a cure. Shop QVC presents Fanny Shoes on Sale. You'll find beautiful shoes by top designers, all at 50% off. And every purchase benefits breast cancer research and education. Great shoes for a great cause. What's not to love? Tune in Thursday, October 12th at 6 p.m. Eastern. Shop all October long at QVC.com.
Are you a part of the Rangers Network? If you aren't, just text the word Rangers to 42828 now. Get updates, links to live broadcasts, and more. It's free, and it's easy to be a part of the Rangers Network right now. On the Rangers Network, Brant Freeman here with you courtside for Smithson Valley and Canyon Volleyball. Late regular season match. Only 2 left after tonight for both teams. And both teams with identical 7-4 district records. And so far, even tonight, 1 set apiece. Canyon won a thriller in the opening set, 30-28. After that, Smithson Valley rolled the second set, 25-7. And really, since about the first 10 points or so of the match tonight, Smithson Valley has been the better team. Canyon, though, battled back in that first set after losing a 5-point lead. The Rangers had set points several times. The Cougarettes would not go away and wound up coming from a point down to win the final 3 points of the opening set and took it again 30-28. But Canyon came apart a bit in that second set. Rangers were awfully impressive, winning 25-7. There have been 7 sets played this season between these two, and that was the largest margin for either team, plus 18. And the Rangers nearly off to a good start here in the third set, but Watanabe a really good save on the dig out by Canyon. Morg ate up at the net, but sends it over. Good block out front, and that ball falls the Rangers' way. Early 1-0 lead. And it was an early run that got the ball rolling for Smithson Valley back in the previous set. And now Domel serving. Canis shows off the cannon again. Didn't hear a lot from Brooke Canis in that second set. Was perhaps the best player on the floor in the opening set. And ties us up at 1 apiece. Sandoval digs it out for the Rangers, trying to do so again, but can't. Another fastball there for the Cougarettes. Now on top, 2-1. And again serving is Hannah Berry. Cadillas to Morg. There's McLeod, back to Cadillas for Coiner. Watanabe, good defensive play by the Cougarettes. Better offensive play, Brooke Canis. And making her mark here in this third set. Canyon on top, 3-1. And Morg that time put it right in between about 5 Cougarettes to bring the Rangers back within 1. And back at the front line now is Mackay checking in for the Rangers, and back serving Sandoval. Woodard again. Do notice, by the way, her older brother in attendance. Again, Ranger football standout, Trevon Merrick. This time next year, he'll be a TCU Horned Frog. Off the fingertips of a Ranger. No, they're going to say that was off Canyon. And Smithson Valley on top 4-3. That time, Candace blocked at the net by a combination of Morg and Mackay. Volley stays alive. Coiner the changeup. And the Cougarettes can't get there. Sandoval serving again. Barry the first hit. Howard the second. The third by Treflick, dug out by the Rangers. Play at the net. Canis gets the better of Cordelis, but keeping it alive for the Rangers was Voigt. And the volley continues. Point, Canyon. And this third set has a look of it of the first one we had tonight. Not so much the second. Back and forth we go. Morg has looked awfully impressive tonight. And really in this third set has kept the Rangers in it. And now giving them a 2-point lead. Here's Pruski's serve. Nice hit that time by Treflick. Coming off an 8-kill effort and the win over Steele on Friday. That kill brings the Cougarettes to within one. And checking in once again, the freshman Aaron Jones to serve for the Cougarettes. She had 21 assists, second of the team in the previous matchup against Smithson Valley back on September 22nd. Another point for the Rangers, that time courtesy of Coiner. Approaching 200 kills on the year. And should have it by night's end. Jones. But the Cougarettes stop on the line first. 8-5, Rangers on top. Smithson Valley trying to avoid back-to-back losses. They fell in 4 sets this past Friday against Clemens. Also angling for a season series sweep over Canyon. Again, these two have played toe-to-toe volleyball with one another for a while now. They split the season series a year ago, and over the past 16 matches, 8 wins for both. Serving now, Kaylin Hernandez. Good dig there by Coiner. Jones to Barry. Off the net, saved there by Pruski. Domel's kill dug out by Hernandez. Barry again. Draws the Cougarettes to within one. 2 in a row scored by Canyon. And Hernandez trying to keep the rally going, but cannot. That's out. And now Maddie Mackay. Speaking of that previous match against Clemens, she played well. 7 kills and 4 blocks in a competitive 4-set defeat. Domel's hit is dug out there by Watanabe. That ball sails a little bit too wide of the mark there for the Cougarettes. Lead back up to 3 for Smithson Valley. Watanabe just got to that one. A near ace for Mackay. But again, just too much on these hits for the Cougarettes up front. Haverkoff's that time. And comes out. Sammy Wellborn back into the match for Canyon. 3-point rally right now for Smithson Valley. 4-point rally right now for Smithson Valley. Again, their play up front has been much better than Canyon's to this point. Especially when Candace is not out there, and she is not right now. Timeout, Cougarettes. You go back to the end of the first set, and Smithson Valley has outscored Canyon 38-14. On top right now, 13-7. And there you see Trevon Merrick-Woodard, by the way, in attendance. Again, catching the volleyball match tonight. Watching his sister play very well, Tenise Morrig. Only a sophomore, bright future for the Rangers. She's wearing number 15. Back to us right now. And hearing from head coach Courtney Patton. Earlier tonight, before the match began, we had a chance to visit with former Rangers head coach Liana Gummer. Coached here at Smithson Valley for 13 seasons over the course of her entire career. Won over 600 matches. Stepped away to become Comal athletic director, giving way to Coach Patton, who's guided the Rangers to 22 wins so far this season. And our team leading by 5 as the Cougarettes in the Ranger Rally. And now back to serve is Angel Jones. Pruski to Domel. Rangers back on top by 6. As the aforementioned Woodard comes back into the front line. It has been all Smithson Valley since the end of the first set. Here is Cadillas. Dug out by Barry. Jones, not the best setup there. And the whistle will award the point to the Rangers. The freshman trying to set up Sammy Wellborn but could not. And the Rangers are 10 points away from a 2-1 lead. Jones, a better setup that time. Sandoval to Domel, and the Rangers have an 8-point lead, 16-8. And Cadillas again on service. Wellborn rejected up front. Morg again along with McLeod. Here is Jones setting it up for Canis. Moore keeps it alive. Good back set by Cadillas. And the Cougarettes get a deflection up front, but Wellborn could not get there in time. And Coach Sanders calls for another timeout. 18-8, Rangers on top. At the beginning of the set, back and forth between these two, but it's been all Smithson Valley for a while now. We mentioned that the Rangers got off to a tough start this year, 1-4, following their first 5 matches. Well, conversely, Canyon got off to a hot start. Cougarettes were 12-4 to start the season, but have tailed off since then. 11-10 since that good start, coming in 25-14. This after finishing 38-8 a year ago. But that team had a lot of experience, 9 seniors on that 38-win team. A lot for Coach Sanders to replace. After the timeout, Cadillo serving for Smithson Valley. Watanabe, the first hit. Jones, a second. Candace, a third. But dug out by Cadillas. Coiner, the fastball. Dug out by Watanabe. Good volley once again. Dangerous second hit at the net. But the Rangers score anyway. 6 points away from a 2-1 lead. Ranger bench looking on. Canis. Off the hands of Sandoval. Cougarettes in the rally. But a lot of making up to do. And now Howard to serve for the Cougarettes. Serving has been a specialty this year. 56 aces coming in to lead the team. No waste that time and no point either. Following her serve, another point for the Rangers. Inching towards a 2-1 lead. And now Domel. Good setup for Canis. Rangers though the block of the net, and another play up front made by McLeod. Coach Patton told us before the match tonight, one of the top blockers and hitters in the district. One of the best additions the Rangers have made to the varsity team, and that was on display moments ago. Canis again, when she's on top of her game. As good as they come in the area. Rangers making a quick sub here as Domel comes out and Vogt back in. Canyon has Barry on service, and they need a monster rally right now. That's dangerous. Moore keeps it alive. Coiner sends it over. Dug out by Howard. Good dig there, conversely by Vogt. Coiner has her shot blocked. Canis keeps it alive for Canyon. But the Rangers play up front again, overwhelming the Cougarettes. 3 points away. Good dig by Cadillas, a bit awkward as she got to it, but bounces back up, keeps that alive. Good dig there by Canyon. That was Barry, Vogt, Cadillas, Morg. Vogt again, another dig from the back line. And the Rangers now 2 points away. Cadillas has gotten the Cougarettes saw now play a couple of times now tonight. As Sandoval serves. Howard for Canis, a combination that's worked quite a bit on the air for the Cougarettes. Keeping their slim hopes alive here in this third set. And now Watanabe. Coiner a little bit too much on that one. Hit the official. That is not in bounds. Good dig there by the Cougarettes. Barry back over. Cadillas for Coiner, saved by Watanabe, blocked by Morg, and the Rangers a point away. Just when the Cougarettes got things going, Morg right there at the net to deny them. And set point here on the service from Pruski. Good take by Vogt. Coiner. Howard, back set. Point, set, Rangers. Smithson Valley once down 0-1, on top 2-1, and a chance to close it out in the fourth set. This is Smithson Valley Volleyball on the Rangers Network.
I'm Jaime Buenteo, produce buyer for H-E-B. We work hard to find the freshest, best produce available. That's why we work with Texas growers to buy local as much as possible, over 100 million pounds annually. In fact, we sell more produce than any other store in Texas. Grapefruit, corn, blueberries, and tons more. All grown right here in our beautiful backyard and on their way to your store within 24 hours. This is the local Texas produce department at H-E-B. No store does more than my H-E-B.
In college football, you don't have the luxury of looking ahead. Every Saturday's a different way of destroying your season. They'll make the ground shake. They'll make your eyes burn. They'll show you hate and disrespect unlike anything you've ever seen. Don't think about January when there's a Wolverine coming for your face in September. The biggest game, the only game, is the one you're playing.
Whether you're out at the beach or chilling poolside, the summer heat is here and Music Choice is turning it up. Chill out with the latest music from your favorite kids artists and more. Your music lives here on Music Choice.
Hey guys, it's Sophia Carson here. Check out all of my music videos available on Music Choice On Demand. Available on GVTC. Just go to Free On Demand and select Music Choice.
Flimsy microwave bacon tastes, but Wendy's oven-baked bacon tastes. Add it to fresh, never frozen beef, and you've got a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. A JBC with 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink is what makes Wendy's 4 for $4 so deliciously different.
Coming up this Friday, 27 6A football action continues as the 6-0 Clemens Buffaloes come to Ranger Stadium to play the 6-0 Smithson Valley Rangers. Get your tickets early by stopping by the Smithson Valley Fieldhouse, as this one should be a full house with the district championship perhaps on the line. If you or someone you know can't make it to the game, you can listen live on Rangers Network. Get the play-by-play plus live updating stats and scoring. Our game coverage begins at 7:15. So again, go online to rangersnetwork.com now. Here on the Rangers Network right now, Smithson Valley's volleyball team is a set win away from sweeping the season series over the rival Canyon Cougars. Canyon won a very competitive first set, 30-28. Since then, Ranger dominance. A second set win of 25-7 and won the third set 25-12. And with service here to open the fourth set. Canis for the Cougars gives Canyon an early 1-0 lead. Again, Canis has been Canyon's best player, not just tonight, but throughout the season. Team leader in kills, second in blocks. Had 15 kills in the win over the Knights on Friday. And committed to a Power 5 program of Texas Tech. And on a block attempt there, but the Rangers keep it alive. Cadillas from Morg ties the match at 1. While Canis has been the Cougars' best player, one could argue That for Smithson Valley, that has been the sophomore Tenise Morrig tonight. With a tip of the cap, too, to the veteran Lauren Cadillas. Now Domel. Just dug out there by Pavelic. Watanabe digs that one out barely and then sends it over. Morrig again, dug out by Berry. Cadillas, a back set. Pavelic, good save. Now Jones to Treflick. Off the fingertips of Jones, another point, courtesy of Tenise Morrig. And the Rangers have their first lead here in the fourth set. Cougarettes coming off a win against Steele. The Rangers off a loss to the Buffaloes. And the regular season winding down. The winner of this match takes sole possession of third place in the 27-6A district. And a Ranger win would give them the tiebreaker as well, as Canis ties it up at 2. And the Cougarettes continue having troubles handling the hits off of Morrig, as McLeod will go to the Ranger bench, and back up front is Maddie Mackay. And service coming up from the veteran Gammy Sandoval. Jones to Angel Jones. Sandoval saves it. Cadillas for Coiner. Points Smithson Valley. They caught Amber Pavelic out of position. Coach Sanders talking to her. She makes her way back to the back line. Rangers a 2-point rally. And on top 4-2. Jones. And guess who? Morrig again. The Rangers at home a year ago won 23 matches. Just 11-9 this season, but playing inspired volleyball right now here at Ranger Gym. The Cougarettes, though, try to climb back into it. Need a win in this set to force a fifth of deciding set. These two did go the distance in their previous match last month. A Ranger win. Howard to serve now for the Cougarettes. One of the team leaders all season. A first-year varsity player that digs out that Ranger hit. The shot there from Treflick a little bit too strong. Rangers back on top by 3, and the Cougarettes get a welcome sight as Moore goes to the Smithson Valley bench. And now the senior Pruski, one of 4 on the team to serve, and gets the ace just over the net. Maybe the style point's not there, but a Ranger point nonetheless. Good defense by Smithson Valley's back line. That was Pruski. And nobody got to the deflection off of Howard. Going back to the first set now, the Rangers have outscored the Cougarettes 58-22. Howard to Angel Jones, but the Cougarettes again caught over the midline. And perhaps Coach Sanders of Canyon approaching another early timeout in the set. Good serve there by Pruski, dug out though by Berry, and the Cougarettes take this point. Canyon needs a rally right now. Down by 5, down 2 sets to 1. If they can't close the gap, Smithson Valley could take this 4th set fairly quickly. Good dig there again by Vogt. Leads to a Ranger point. Back on top by 6. And now it's Coiner ready to serve here for Smithson Valley. She's played a lot tonight, and you can tell by the exasperation before the serve. Sneaks that one in, though, just inside the corner. And now serving again with a 7-point lead. Right to Watanabe. Howard for Barry. And Canyon back within 6, 11-5. And here comes Canis for the Cougarettes. You would think if they're going to piece together a rally right now, it will come with Canis on the front line. Angel Jones on service. Just dug out by Sandoval. Coiner puts it over. Howard digs it out. Pruski to Domel. Good play up front by the Cougarettes. And that is a Ranger point. Hernandez, a good attempt there for Canyon, just beyond the line. And now Manny Mackay. Great leader all year. As the Cougarettes volley it back over. Canis can't get the Canyon point there. Good dig by Smithson Valley. But a better hit there by Sammy Wellborn. And now the freshman back in, Aaron Jones. Canis stays up front. And now serving is Pavella. Cougarettes still within striking distance, but again need that rally, and soon. Sent back over by Barry. Good dig there on the back line by Coiner. Cadillas keeps it alive. Domel has a dugout by Canis. A block up front by McLeod. The Cougarettes stay with it. Domel. Great dig by Pavelec. Another great volley goes to Canyon. Rangers on top 2 sets to 1 after the Cougarettes won the opening set 30-28. What a dig by Hernandez, but it leads to a Ranger point anyway. And the Rangers turn to Morg. Checks back into the front line. Again, she has been just a beast up there so far tonight. Servers from Cadillas, dug out by Hernandez, a freshman Jones to the senior Canis. And the youth to veteran connection gives the Cougarettes their 7th point here this 4th set. And back within 5. Cadillas to Morg, a good combo all night. That time Morg sent that one into the net. And Canyon hanging around. Cougarettes down by just 4. Great dig by Coiner. Domel put some sauce on that one. And the Rangers are back on top by 5. My goodness, what an answer there by Kylie Treflick. Has had a couple of good hits here in this fourth set. As the Cougarettes put Watanabe in on service. And the senior libero trying to draw the Cougarettes to within 3. Cadelas to McLeod, goes off her face. And Canyon is within 3. Saw a very resilient Canyon team back in that first set. Again, the Rangers had chances to put the match away with set points several times. Canyon wouldn't go away then, not going away now. And now the Cougarettes are within 2. Cadillas for Coiner, dug out by Pavelic. Good play up front both ways. But the Cougarettes again caught standing over the midline. And Coach Sanders can't believe it. Pavelic, an awkward dig there. Kept alive by Jones, and the Cougarettes draw back within 2. Wellborn and Howard back in for Canyon. The freshman Jones and the senior Pavelic, the team captain, sit down. Howard again serving, and the Cougarettes are right back in it. Great dig there by Sandoval. Ditto for Watanabe. We were talking about her. Kylie Treflick putting the Cougarettes on her back in this fourth set. And now Canyon a chance to tie. Coiner gives the Rangers a little bit of breathing room there. Just inside the corner. Rangers on top by 2 and serving again. 9 points away from a season series sweep. Good attempt there by Wellborn. A little bit too strong. Rangers inching closer now. Moments ago, Canyon had the chance at the lead, or tying it rather. Now the Rangers playing for a 4-point advantage. Good dig there by Barry. Howard. Treflick again makes a play. Hernandez trying to make it a 1-point affair. But her serve sails wide of the mark. It's tough there for the Cougarettes. Giving up a point on the service. And now Coiner can draw the Rangers even closer. Good dig by Watanabe, but right to the net. And Smithson Valley is smelling it now. On top by 4. Coiner again. That time dug out by Hernandez. Barry. Kill attempt denied by Coiner. Now Domel eats up the Cougarettes up front. Angel Jones and Sammy Wellborn caught being in the same area. Timeout Canyon with the Rangers inching closer. On top 20-15. And again, Coach Patton said Smithson Valley had not hit its peak yet. But the way they have played tonight, that peak might be drawing closer. A dominant second set victory, 25-7 tonight. followed by a 25-12 showing in the third set. And now leading by 5 and a chance to close it out. Out of the timeout, Rangers serving. Cougarettes desperate for a rally right now. And Coiner going to work. Here's Howard, setting it up for Wellborn. Dug out by the back line. Domel, fastball dug out by Hernandez. Barry keeps it alive and leads to a Canyon point. Falling backwards somehow, Hannah Barry sent that one back over, and the Cougarettes are still breathing. Sandoval a one-handed dig, and the Rangers win that volley. Look at the Ranger front line right now. They have Domel, Cadillas, and McLeod. They can't do anything with that. They'll serve right into the net. Cougarettes back to within 4, with the Rangers 4 points away. Subs here for Coach Sanders. And Pavelik serving. And gets the ace. Amber Pavelik. One of the more emotional leaders on this Cougarette team. Draws Canyon to within 3. Nearly to within 2. Good dig there by Sandoval. But Canyon within 2 anyway. 21-19. The Cougarettes showing some resiliency here in this 4th set. The serve is over, dug out by Coiner. Cadillas, good dig by Pavelik. Barry blocks, Rangers keep it alive. Oh, and Watanabe probably should have laid off of it, but the Cougarettes keep it alive. That ball just got over. Good volley once again between these two. Jones to Barry. The Cougarettes are within 1. And Coach Patton will look over to the official. Thought she might want a timeout, electing not to take one. And now Canyon can tie it. Domel, great save by Pavelik. And we are tied. Credit the senior Amber Pavelik on that Canyon point. And now Coach Patton will call for that timeout. We said earlier Canyon needed a rally. They've got one going here, a 4-point rally. They were down 21-17, now 21 apiece with service. And Coach Sanders, a 19-year veteran, talking to her team right now. The Cougarettes appear to be slipping away in this match. Dominated in the second and third sets. And down by as many as 6 here in this 4th set. But have rallied back. Meanwhile, Coach Patton talking to her team right now as well. The issue for Smithson Valley on Friday against Clemens was not being able to put the Buffaloes away late in sets. And having some troubles right now against Canyon in that regard. Out of the timeout, Cougarettes serving. Bleachers rattling here at Ranger Gym. Home crowd getting into it. Berry again. And this time, Smithson Valley caught on the infraction, and the Cougarettes have taken the lead. 5-point rally right now for Canyon. A block up front, and the Cougarettes on top by 2. There was Canis and the freshman Jones. And Canyon now 2 points away from forcing a 5th and deciding set. Pavelic again serving. She's led this rally. Cadillas off the hands of Jones. Pavelic again. Sent over there by Watanabe, who again digs it out. Jones for Canis right into the net. And the Rangers will turn back to Morg on the front line. Jones for Berry. Sandoval to save, but not enough. And now set point coming up for the Cougarettes. But a quick timeout called for by Coach Patton. And the Rangers talk it over. Well, again, as we said, football coming up this Friday for both schools. Canyon will be on the road against the Steel Knights, both teams 1-2 in 27-6A play. Well, the Ranger football team 3-0 in district, playing fellow district unbeaten Clemens this Friday at Ranger Stadium. This is the second volleyball match between these two schools this year. They will play each other in football coming up in a couple of weeks as well. Out of the Ranger called timeout. Smithson Valley must score the next 2 before the Cougarettes score their next 1. And it's Berry serving here for Canyon. Sandoval, Cadillas, Morg. And again, Smithson Valley must score on this next volley. If they don't, we'll play a 5th set here tonight. And the service belongs to Lauren Domel. There's Pavelic, the freshman Jones. And we will play a 5th set here tonight. For the second time this season, Smithson Valley and Canyon coming down to 5 sets. And we'll have it for you when we come back. This is Smithson Valley Volleyball on the Rangers Network.
Flimsy microwave bacon tastes, but Wendy's oven-baked bacon tastes. Add it to fresh, never frozen beef, and you've got a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. A JBC with 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink is what makes Wendy's 4 for $4 so deliciously different.
In college football, you don't have the luxury of looking ahead. Every Saturday's a different way of destroying your season. They'll make the ground shake. They'll make your eyes burn. They'll show you hate and disrespect unlike anything you've ever seen. Don't think about January when there's a Wolverine coming for your face in September. The biggest game, the only game, is the one you're playing.
Get closer to the action like never before with NASCAR Race Hub on FS1. At the track.
Looks like Superman won.
In the shop.
catching up with Joey Logano.
On the headsets and behind the scenes.
Every night, the place to be.
All season long.
Hear the story from the drivers who lived it.
That's how tough the track was to drive.
And get the ultimate setup from the legends of the sport.
You can't script it. There's certain things out of your control.
NASCAR Race Hub, all season long on FS1.
The wait is over. Chip and Jo are back with more Fixer Upper. I love you.
You ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. You slayed it.
Whoa!
You killed it.
This is amazing.
Yes!
Fixer Upper, Tuesday night at 9, only on HGTV.
Watch HGTV, GVTC, Digital Cable Channel 578. GVTC, just plain smart.
When is shoe shopping more than just shoe shopping? When it's shoe shopping for a cure. Shop QVC presents Fanny Shoes on Sale. You'll find beautiful shoes by top designers, all at 50% off. And every purchase benefits breast cancer research and education. Great shoes for a great cause. What's not to love? Tune in Thursday, October 12th at 6 p.m. Eastern. Shop all October long at QVC.com.
A look at the upcoming schedule for Smithson Valley. Again, just 2 matches left after tonight in the regular season. The Rangers are back here at Ranger Gym for the final home match of the season as Smithson Valley takes on the struggling Judson Rockets. Judson is 2-9 so far in district play, and Smithson Valley will close out the regular season 1 week from tonight on the road against the New Braunfels Unicorns, and one of the district's stronger teams. The fact that Braunfels tied for first place with Clemens and playing for a 27-6A title. These two teams playing for a win right now. 5th deciding set coming up. The Cougarettes battling back to win the 4th set, 25-23, after the Rangers won the middle 2 sets convincingly, 25-7 and 25-12. This after the Cougarettes open the match tonight with a 30-28 win to kick things off. First 1 to 15 wins, provided you win by 2. And again, these two did play in 5 sets in the earlier matchup this season. Rangers took that 5th set 15-8. Now Smithson Valley will open with service here in set 5. And Cadillos does the honors. Dug out by Treflick. Here's Barry, had a very strong 4th set for Canyon. Meanwhile, Morg again, a hit of hers into the net. Saw one of those late in the 4th set as well, and Canyon has an early 1-0 lead. Right at the net, that was dangerous territory there for Pavelic, who talks to her teammate Jones about it. And we are tied at 1. And here is Domel to serve. Dug out by Watanabe again, dangerously right there at the net. Playing into Smithson Valley's strength. Coach Sanders, the Cougarettes, talking to her team right now. As Domel gets ready to serve again. Watanabe again digs that one out from the back line. Canis sends that one too far. No lead, though, is safe. We saw Smithson Valley erase a 5-point deficit in the 1st set with a chance to win it later. Canyon ultimately winning it 30-28. The Rangers led by 6 in the 4th set, and Canyon battled back to win it. Rangers that time caught going over the midline. And the Cougarettes now serving with a chance to tie. And here's Watanabe to do the honors. She has not sat much tonight for the Cougarettes. Well, again, Kylie Treflick has been tough for the Rangers to handle since the beginning of the fourth set. She and Pavelic are really the key for Canyon's comeback. Good dig there by Sandoval. Good play up front by the Cougarettes. And the Rangers will not get a point just yet. What a great defensive volley thus far for the Cougarettes. But it ends there. Tara McLeod gives the Rangers back the lead, despite some inspiring play by Canyon. Rangers back on top, serving again. Jones for Treflick, dug out by Sandoval, but to no man's land. Subs here for the Cougarettes. Wellborn and Howard back in. Jones and Pavelic will sit down. This for set lead. Good dig by Sandoval. Cadillas for Coiner, kept alive by Howard. Coiner again. Now Howard. Beautifully done there for Angel Jones. Could not have set her up any better. And the Cougarettes, a 2-point rally. The lead and service up 5-4. Another mistake by Smithson Valley, and Canyon now on top by 2. And the margin for error getting razor thin right now for the Rangers. Good dig there by Watanabe. Barry with a hard shot, dug out by Cadillas. Speaking of hard shots, how about that one? Served up by Coiner. Rangers back within 1, and now a chance to tie. And service will belong to Jordan Pruski. She did have 4 aces in the previous matchup against the Cougarettes last month. No ace there, but it is a Canyon point anyway. That time Treflick a little bit too much on the shot, and we are tied again. Oh, and Barry caught out of position there for the Cougarettes. I don't think she was ready. And the Rangers a bit of a rally right now themselves. They've scored the last 3. Howard for Treflick, dug out by Pruski. Cadillas gives the Rangers the lead. A 2-point lead, 8-6 now, 7 points away. Timeout Canyon. So Smithson Valley was down 1-0 to start the match, won the next 2. The Cougarettes, they were down in the 4th set. They came back to win the set, tie it up. So both teams very resilient so far here tonight. And the Cougarettes have scored, or the Rangers rather, have scored the last 4 in a row. And they have service and a 2-point lead. Coach Patton talking to her team right now. A team that's really started to come together as district play has moved along. But still young in some areas. We've seen a mix of some veteran savvy and some youthful mistakes so far tonight by Smithson Valley. And we're about to see which one of those will win out tonight. And here is Pruski to serve. Speaking of veterans, a veteran player for Smithson Valley, one of their 4 seniors, but that serve of hers just a little bit too strong. And the Cougarettes now a chance again to tie. Hernandez just gets it over. Cadillas into no man's land. Rangers back on top 9-7, on top by 2. Cadillas has done a beautiful job tonight in fooling Canyon. Cheating up with the net and putting it right over him. Corner serve. Dug out by Hernandez. Howard for Jones. Again too strong. And the Rangers are 5 points away from a season series sweep. Point Rangers. Timeout again called by Coach Sanders. The match slipping away right now for the Cougarettes, but it's not over yet. Again for Smithson Valley, after a tough start to the year, got things turned around, particularly the way things began in 27 6A play. Started district 5-1, but since then just 2-3, including a loss to Clemens this past Friday. Coach Patton looking for a team to close out the season strong. As they head into the postseason, which will begin 2 weeks from tonight. Now here's Lauren Coiner. Rangers once trailed this 5th set by 2, now leading by 4. Another Ranger point. Good effort there, though, by Hannah Barry of Canyon. And the Rangers now 3 away. Howard for Jones. Smithson Valley's impressive front line play continues and has them on the verge of their 23rd win of the season. Watanabe, good dig from the back. Now Barry. Kept alive by Sandoval. Cadillas does it again. And the Rangers are 1 point away. For sole possession of 3rd place in 27 6A. The serve from Coiner. And the Rangers have swept the season series from the Canyon Cougarettes. A pair of 5-set victories over the rivals, and the Rangers now have sole possession of 3rd in 27 6A as they take this one in 5. Back to wrap things up. This is Smithson Valley Volleyball on the Rangers Network.
Get closer to the action like never before with NASCAR Race Hub on FS1. At the track.
Looks like Superman won.
In the shop.
Catching up with Joey Logano.
On the headsets and behind the scenes.
Every night, the place to be.
All season long.
Hear the story from the drivers who lived it.
That's how tough the track was to drive.
And get the ultimate setup from the legends of the sport.
You can't script it. There's certain things out of your control.
NASCAR Race Hub, all season long on FS1.
The wait is over. Chip and Joe are back with more Fixer Upper. I love you.
You ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. You slayed it.
Whoa!
You killed it.
This is amazing.
Yes!
Fixer Upper, Tuesday night at 9, only on HGTV.
Watch HGTV, GVTC, Digital Cable Channel 578. GVTC, just plain smart.
And welcome back to Ranger Gym. Smithson Valley victorious as they knock off the rival Canyon Cougars in 5 sets here to improve the record to 23-14. More importantly, now 8-4 in 27-6. They play alone in third place, while the Cougars drop to 25-15 and now alone in fourth as they are now 7-5 in the district. A reminder coming up next for Smithson Valley, they will take on the Judson Rockets on senior night coming up this Friday from Ranger Gym. Our next broadcast coming up Friday as well as Smithson Valley's football team takes on the Clemens Buffaloes. Live coverage starts at 7:15 here on the Rangers Network. On behalf of our entire Rangers Network crew, I'm Brant Freeman saying goodnight.